Hey guys, Ryan here. Today I'm going to do a short tutorial on how to share data out to ArcGIS Online and share it with other people in groups. So what you see here is I'm an ArcGIS Pro and I have some utilities information here. We got gas lines and there's electric lines and there's some water lines here that we wouldn't mind sharing with some people, but not everybody. What we can do is we can share this information out to ArcGIS Online, and from there we can add those people into a group so that they can add it into their projects. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to make sure that you are signed in. Right up here you can see Ryan, First District Association of Local Governments. If you're not signed in, then you're going to need to be signed in. And once you do that, sharing data out to ArcGIS Online is actually quite easy. The first thing that you should do after that is maybe go to arcgisonline.com, which is right here. And once you get out to ArcGIS Online, there's a sign in. So just click your sign in. You should know your ArcGIS Online login and password. Mine is saved by default, so we'll just sign in there. And once I do that, you can see that it takes me to the First District homepage. And if I click on my content, you can see that all my content, there's lots of different data layers that I have for my content. We can also check groups. You can see in First District there are several different groups, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a group in here, and we are also going to invite users to view our content. But as long as this is up and running on your page, then all you have to do is go back to your ArcGIS Pro, and we will use gas lines here, for example. We'll just right click and we'll say sharing. And what we'll do is we're going to share this as a web layer. And all this is doing is it's taking a copy of this information and it's putting it out on your ArcGIS Online website. And there are a few things that you need to do. You need to follow the steps in order to get that information out there. You need to provide a summary. So we'll type gas lines, Watertown, SD, GIS, Watertown, Town SD. We'll also do gas lines. Just a couple of hashtags. You got to put them in. And from here, what layer type? Is it a feature? Yes, it is. Where are we going to put this at? Now, we can either select or create a folder here. So you can see that I have some stuff out there. What I always like to do is create a new folder. That way I can put my information in that folder and keep things organized. So you can do a WMU like that. And we don't have to share it yet, but if we have a group, if we had a group created already, we could totally just click on the group that we want to share it with. There are a few configuration details. If you want people to edit this data, you click on configuration and go into the feature and enable editing. If you don't want to do that, then leave that alone, because we really don't want our editors to be editing that. And the content, this just shows you the path. Once we do that, we can analyze this, and it's going to tell us there's no feature template set, but I think that's okay. That's not a bad error. That's more of a warning, and that's just a ArcPro thing. But what we'll do is we'll publish it. Once I publish this, this information is being hosted up to ArcGIS Online. And it takes a little bit of time to put it out there. So as it's doing this, it's going through all of the different data layers and trying to just get a handle on it, because it's actually a fair sized data set. The bigger data set that you put out there, the longer it's going to take. But while we're doing this, we can go over here to our ArcGIS Online, and what we can do is we can create a group. So we can give this a group name, and what should our group name be? We'll just call it WMU for Watertown Municipal Utilities, and we'll just say Watertown Utilities layers. tags, Watertown, town, SD, we can do that. Who can view this group? Let's just say only group members can view this group. And who can contribute content to this group? We only want the group owner and the managers. Say we don't want everybody putting stuff, sharing stuff with this group. So we're going to change that. What items will the in the group can its members update? Only their own items. You can just say all, so they can update all the stuff, or only their own. This way it keeps only I can update the stuff that I upload. Who else can see the list of members on the members tab? We'll leave that as all group members. This is going to sort group by content, and that's fine. We can do a create group. And now that group is created. And we can invite users. It's pretty easy to invite users. You just click on this. The default is it's only going to search in my own. So if you can see all the list of people that are here. If I want to invite Darren, I just highlight him. Add organization members without requiring confirmation. I put that on there because when I invite my own people, I don't want them to mess around with it. I just want them in the group. So you click that, and you click Add to Group. And he's in. Another thing that we can do, if they're outside of your member group, you can click that off and do a search. Like, I'll search for myself, for example. Just for those of you that don't know. Ricochet. That's how Daffy Duck says Ricochet. That's been my alter ego online for as long as I can remember. I picked that up a long time ago. So if you know the person's online, you can type that in and see, so I could add myself again if I wanted to. Another one that I know right off the top of my head, Terry Albers, is the emergency manager for Moody County, and I've done some work with him, so I know his online. If you know the ArcGIS Online thing, you can search for it and add these people. So I could invite Terry into this group if I wanted to right here. But once that's done, you have your group created, and here it is. And this will show up in our groups. If I scroll down, I believe these are alphabetical. So WMU is right here. This is the group that I just created. And this has been successfully published. So this layer is out in ArcGIS Online now, and we can go and look for it. So I'll go back to my content, and we'll scroll down to WMU, and sure enough, here are the gas lines. And what I can do now is I can share this, edit my group sharing. I can go down and share this with WMU. Hit OK. Hit save. And this gas lines layer has been shared with the Watertown Municipal Utilities group. So I'm going to try this. I haven't tested this, but I'm sure that this will work. I'm going to open up a new. Here, I'm just going to open up a project. This is my Watertown 911 mapping project. And once this loads up, I will try to add the data that I shared to myself. Here comes this project. Okay, what I'll do is I'm going to use my bookmark, and I'm just going to go to Watertown. And now I can do an add data. I want to add, oh boy, where? Address and place, extract locations. Here, let's just do this. Just click the Add Data button, and we'll go to, I think, My Content. WMU, and here's my gas lines. We'll click OK on this. And here they come. And we'll zoom in tighter. You can see they're coming in a kind of a pinkish color. My machine's running a little bit slow, but here they are, and we can even like highlight this, and I'll do an explore, and we'll click on them. Maybe. Sorry, I've got a lot of stuff in this project. So when I clicked on that, here's the pop-up for the identify, and it says gas, gas 4LS. Here it is. This is the data. So that is as easy as it gets for sharing data with other people through ArcGIS Online. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, subscribe, and don't be afraid to tip your GIS analyst. Thank you.